This is Bargist.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, incorruptible panel of judges, accurate timekeepers, co-debaters, and the ever-attentive audience. My name is Oga Chuks, and I'm here standing on the motion that
I beg. Did you debate when you were in primary school?
Yes, now.
Now.
You know, it's your starting.
Even if you want to say rubbish inside, just energize like that in the beginning.
Bring the energy. And that is what we do every time on Bargist with your radio besties.
Jasmine Roberts. Oga Chuks in the bar.
The way you used to say my name,
Stop now.
I didn't even say my name and not tell me, take this 1 million.
No, it's you that as I say the name like that, you now give me 1 million. Why are you doing
Wait,
like
is it a
this?
crime? Is it a crime for Nigerian women to give men money?
No, it's not.
If you give me money, will your blood shot?
But if you give
will
me
you
money,
die?
Well, if you give me your own money too, will I die? No. Think about it. In fact, you will make me live longer. Free money is this.
Welcome to Bargist. This is brought to you by Upfront and Pet.
You don't vex. You quick vex.
You now go always look for way to wriggle out of
Don't you want to be the reason why somebody is living longer? Think about it.
But Jesus has already died for you.
Now, more reason why you should give me more money.
So he has died for you. I should spend for you. You're a thief. Batman, give us drinks. Wickedness of the highest order. Nigerian women always looking for excuses not to spend their own money.
Secure the bag. That is it.
Setbacks, they are not new to us. Nothing under the sun shakes us anymore. Years ago, we had to start all over again. It was tough, but we rebuilt every patch from scratch. We made progress for ourselves, coming back from the impossible
to build our own empires and inspire generations to progress. Our fathers never gave up, nor will we. We shall continue to make a resounding name for ourselves and those that come after us. Like our people say, Ife demma, Onyeze, Ike de nafage. Abu Onyeze, Ike wabodo, Udoziako, Adadiorama, Ijele, Ezege, Wane, Turugolata. Life Continental Lagerbeer for progress.
This is Bargist.
So I started with that debate energy. You remember what happened for the Arise TV and Center for Democracy Development?
Town hall meeting.
Yes. Town hall meeting when they said they conducted a poll, asked the audience to vote for the preferred presidential candidates that they would love to see speak to them on the issue bordering on security and the economy. They now voted Labour Party, All Progressives Congress, People's Democratic Party, and NNPP. Unfortunately, Peter Obi, not unfortunately. Fortunately, Peter Obi of the Labour Party, Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso of the NNPP, and Kola Abiola of the PRP were present. Ifeanyi Okowa representing his principal, the presidential candidate of the PDP. There be first complaint, say wetin happen. Why una go carry, we say presidential, vice president call them fight here. They do we no go gree. They do we no go gree. Say why we go talk presidential, vice president come. They come talk say where two of them they run on joint ticket, so they represent them. Some people even said that when they conducted that poll, Sowore came 5th. But why did they skip Sowore when the person who polled in the top 4 pulled out? Why did they skip Sowore and go for another person? He be like say Sowore vex for them. Say as they no choose that from the beginning. I'm just saying no be say it happen no. I'm just saying no. Say as they no choose that for the beginning, he no go participate. I'm just saying before they say I'm spreading. Now, following what played out during the course of the town hall, where anybody that stood up to ask a question, they said, Milai will be shouting, obese people. Before we can't change that for him now. When he tell and say, why are you calling my name?
Put him in order.
He has soft voice. Why are you calling my name?
That's actually his voice is.
Yes,
they shout to, but I know the voice, they quiet.
Why are you calling my... Some people shout, why are you calling my name? You're saying obese people, and this man is from the NDP.
Yes. Very quickly.
Don't call everybody. This man is NDP now. He called it to be people. You see what is happening here? I won't take this. He called it to be people. This colonel is NPP person now. You call it to be people. Stop that, please. You did. Stop that. I'm taking a lot from you here. Stop this one. Why are you always calling me?
Very quickly.
His anger is like holy anger. Anger when they sweet. All those kind of anger when you be like say your response is
you go even want the vest. I mean the vest more.
Instead of telling the person sorry, you do But Doyin Okupe, his DG, has come out to say he will not be participating in any debates or town halls that the other major candidates fail to appear, or if they send surrogates.
As should be, really, as should be. Like you said, check it now. Tinubu did not come. He said that the reason why he don't want to come is because he don't want to be biased. He don't want to do partial and go for
this one, not go another one.
So Peter Obi too, and should have a right to not to go for another one that he doesn't want to go for. Until they get the main presidential debate.
Me, don't be angry. Let me ask this question, please. Don't be angry. Don't be angry.
Ask me.
If we go by popularity, national appeal, and spread, do you think that it is wise for the Labour Party candidate to say he's not going to go to debates because the other big guys don't?
Yes, it's actually very wise, because right now it feels like they're all trying to choke his neck. Like everywhere he goes to now, you know there's actually a thin line between interviewing somebody and actually interrogating this person and trying to step on your neck and bite you and find the fault in you where there's no fault, obviously. You get me? So right now it feels like everybody that's, those people that are forming all these gathering, they want to just shoot this thing, attack on his neck. So now it's like, I'm done with all this. So if you guys are trying to interview me and ask me questions about everything I want to do.
But do you think he's capable of answering the questions?
So far he has shown capability.
So why will he now refuse to go? Because
he's only human. He's tired.
Let me complete the question.
Okay.
Remember, let's not lie, Jasmine. These other guys are more popular.
It's not by popularity, Sha.
Maybe their political party. I mean, in party, not be saying party na new party, but I mean, Labour Party.
He's actually the one that made the party.
Exactly, that's what I'm telling you now.
You're right.
So wait, if these big guys that have parties that have been in existence for as long as whenever, at least playing major politics, if they don't show up, don't you think it is the time for you to go there and even use it against them?
I guess
and say, fellow Nigerians, okay, let me use this voice. Fellow Nigerians, I've presented myself to you. I'm answering your questions.
But you know that people are running away.
Why are
that's
they running?
The difference between Peter Obi and others. But what you're saying now is what others would have done or what they would do if it was Peter Obi that did not come. If Peter Obi did not go for that debate and others went, we're not going to hear the last of it.
So
they would have used it.
So you are advising him. You are advising him not to.
May not reach finish. May they know the access.
I would advise him to.
I would advise that he gets him. Wait till the main presidential debate. Then you can show your face. Don't be
another person that needs our advice is the EFCC chairman, Abdul Rashid Bawa. Because the thing is no longer balancing again. Because if you are the person that is supposed to chase people who are corrupt and ensure that they go to plea, the hunter has become the hunted.
Yes, now.
This is because an Abuja High Court sitting in Maitama has convicted the chairman of the EFCC for contempt of court. The FCC chairman was convicted on Tuesday in relation to the anti-graft agency's failure to comply with an earlier order of the court. Now, the court had ordered the EFCC to return to a defendant, a former director of operations at the Nigerian Air Force, Air Vice Marshal Rufus Adeniyi Ojuawo, his Range Rover and 40 million naira. The court's already ruled, say, give him his Range Rover, give him his 40 million. But the EFCC chairman, maybe because he has coconut head, he know the hair word.
Maybe because the motor not did there again. You said, think about it. Think. Since 2018,
So you're saying that maybe they have used the motor.
I just say, maybe
they have sell it.
As this collateral damage. They have, or maybe it have just, or maybe he just drove himself outside the.
No, but I want to believe that they have office where they
don't know where they think
is in the bank.
But you did not see when they were auctioning people's cars out the other time that some people lost their vehicles. If they stop, this they stop.
Before you do a public auction, I'm sure that you must have gotten court approval. So this one, I'm sure you will
in a country that has a working system, yes.
Our system is working. Jasmine, what do you mean? Is our system not working?
In a country that has a working system, yes, they will go through all those procedures. But right now, if I say that motto, don't enter voicemail, more talk true. Even the 40 million, think it.
Maybe they deposited it in the bank.
It was bank.
The People's Bank.
It's a lie. The People's Bank.
Pocket Bank. Private Bank. Power Bank.
The team don't enter voicemail. So more talk true.
I think that.
More talk true.
I think that so that people don't perceive the EFCC chairman and the EFCC as an institution that does not obey the law. Just wait.
But he did not obey the law now since 2018 to 2022.
Maybe they did not tell him now. Maybe he's not.
Stop it. Okay, maybe he was busy arresting people now. So the letter did not get to him.
Okay, wait. You know that the former chairman was Ibrahim Mustafa Magu. Maybe when Magu handed over to him, he did not give him all the reports to know that there's a Range Rover and 40 million.
The paper. Oh, now you're speaking. I get it now.
I did not say that, Jasmine.
Okay.
I said maybe there was a breakdown of communication.
Or rats or cockroach ate it from the office. So you know when he enter power, he did not reach his own side because he was missing.
The one that is saying all this. I know I don't say it. Obama,
but you know that if this guy mistake and go to that Kuje prison, they go hook him neck. May just mistake.
The people when they not say prison and say we welcome you
they go hook him.
Kuje
May
prison.
just not even making 2 legs enter that place.
Obama, give us drinks. Let's drink to this.
Shout out to the ones where they run things. Behind the scene, they know they see you. You they walk, you they try, you they make sure say everything go they okay. Try we they hear you.
This is Bargist.
Hush now. I see the light in the skies. Oh,
Woo.
It's almost blinding me. No, it can't be blinding me. He's almost blinding him.
No.
He can't believe he's been sentenced to 11 years.
May not be like say we they celebrate his sentence
yeah,
now.
that's true. That's
Suppose
true.
they sad, they weep for him, they pity the guy.
When they chop the money, give you. What do they wish for him? Hush Puppy was on on Monday, sentenced to 11 years imprisonment by a U.S. court. Now,
I think he's going to just do 9 because he's already done 2.
Since 2020, yes.
So
Since 2020.
Out of it.
And he's been ordered to pay the sum of $1,732,841 in restitution to 2 fraud victims. You would recall that in 2021, he had pleaded guilty to money laundering. And after he was, after the whole trial now, he's going to spend the next 9 years of his life behind bars.
But that 1 point, how many million? Well, it's
1.7
nothing. It's
million.
nothing to,
It's nothing to what?
But that Hush will use how many million, buy 1 tire for a motor. You don't
They
forget.
don't seize all those things now.
But my point is, say he shall get the money. Oh, they
Which
don't seize all the money.
Yes. You don't even notice saying delete his Instagram page. Because all those things when they there go fee even can add to more problems for them. Why they talk like this now?
So
and I think that this conversation, the crux of this conversation is for the need to have role models that young people can look up to.
Who be that? Well, no pressure yourself to model anybody. Better go and model yourself.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
You want to look for a role model.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
You're not role model enough to model yourself.
No, I don't get. What do you mean?
Why do you feel the need for people to live their lives around trying to be the right?
They are not living. No, excuse me. Certain people in society, because of their position, whether they presented themselves and people said we are validating your candidacy, or they got to that place.
Government campaign politics.
People who are public officials should not live a life that young people can learn from.
Do you mean like normal public people? Like
no, I mean yes, including celebrities.
Why?
Because this celebrity. Wait, now you ask the question. No, you ask the question. Let me answer. You ask the question. Let me answer.
I hear you.
Now, a celebrity by the word is not just a celebrity.
It's a spirit.
Wait, a celebrity is somebody who is celebrated. Listen. A celebrity is somebody who is celebrated. Listen. Why do you think that some people come out to say, I am sorry for acting in a certain way? It is because of the it is because of the pedestal that you are placed in society and the expectations of society. Are you telling me that young people should not look for people that if they're leading their life right, they should look up to and model their life after?
That's your choice still. Don't put pressure on anybody to live their life the way it's going to make you feel good. Listen, no, hold on. Let me tell you, first of all, these celebrities in quotes here are human beings first. Like us. They don't get extra blood or extra bone or extra vein or extra whatever. We have the same thing, right? Now, who gave you the right to tell them that, because you're a public figure, because you're a celebrity, all of a sudden you have to, start acting like you are
Quick question,
Hold on.
Quick question. You are wasting time. You are wasting time. Rush it.
You didn't rush me.
Quick question. as a celebrity that is celebrated in society, do you have some measure of influence to people who look up to you? Whether young people who celebrate you for what you do. Wait, now answer my question. Answer your question.
No,
answer my
you
question.
don't have.
Answer my question.
You don't have.
Answer my question.
You actually do not have.
You are wrong.
See, it is your life to live. Live your life the way you want to live.
You are wrong.
Anybody that wants to
you are wrong. I put it on you that you are wrong.
Mentor you
I put it on you that
or be mentored by you is their business.
Jasmine, wait.
Don't put pressure on yourself. I'm waiting.
As a media personality that is looking to rise to the highest point, if there are young women in Nigeria society that are looking at you and want to model their career path after you, is it wrong or right?
It's their concern.
You see,
it's not my business.
With these viewpoints of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that Jasmine, you are wrong, I am correct. We need people that we can model our lives after in society that will make us become better people.
Don't put pressure on anybody to be any role model. What? Better live your life.
Next time, don't come to the debate because I want this debate.
I beg you.
Thank you. Give me the crown. I won. Good night.
I beg you.
What?
Role model call.
Yes, road model.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.